Okay, cool. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Instagram. You guys are always the first to be here. Hi, TikTok. You guys are second. How are you? Why do you think I'm going to talk bad about you? I love you. Good morning. Hi, Facebook. How are you? Hope that you guys are doing well. I'm hydrated. Yes, I'm hydrated. I have my water. I'm doing well. I haven't been posting like I should. I'm used to giving you guys videos every single day, and I haven't been posting videos every single day, so I need to start doing that again. Hey, how are you? Hi YouTube. I'm glad that you're here, YouTube. I want to definitely check out the sound quality, because I know that you guys said last time you guys watched YouTube, there was like a background noise. I want to make sure that there's no background noise with you. So I promise to give you guys more videos every single day. Good morning. Don't diss Cancer today. I would say I'm not going to diss Cancer, but well, that would be a lie. So hope that you're doing good. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. There's 4 of you guys here now. There's too many of y'all, but the more the merrier. Today's podcast is going to be about dating your zodiac sign. We're going to talk about dating your zodiac sign, if it's worth it. Hi, Aquarius. If it's worth it, okay? Do I ever comment on my feed about readings? No, those are scam accounts. Anybody that's reaching out to you guys pretending to be me, that's like, oh, I could offer you a reading, it's a scam account. I would never reach out to you guys. I feel like that's like solicitation, and that's not who I am. I would never force you guys to get a reading from me. Like, I don't ask for money, I don't ask for donations. I like to talk to y'all. I want the platforms to pay me. I don't want you guys to pay me. I want the platforms to pay me, because you guys are being entertained. They're paying ads to be put in front of y'all's face, and we're the reason there's ads put in y'all's face, because you guys are watching and supporting us. You know, like it's a circle. Let me see. Okay, so let's start off with Virgo. The AI has decided we need to be talking about Virgo first. AI, artificial intelligence, they want to hear about Virgo, okay? So Virgo's going first. Hi, Virgo. Before we start, please remind me to drink water. This is my water. Wait. Say hi, water. Water, say hi. So we're going to talk about Virgo. Let's talk about the pros and cons of dating Virgo. If it's not y'all saying hi. Thank you guys for saying hi to Water. Water appreciates it. I'm going to put some googly eyes on Water. Water's going to be a part of the show. My Water's going to be a part of the show at this point. I'm going to decorate it. I'm going to add some eyes and stuff like that. But we're going to talk about Virgo pros and cons, okay? So, let's start off with Virgo. So, Virgo is a zodiac sign. Let's start off with the pros. So a pro about dating Virgo is the fact that you will be taken care of. Virgo will take care of everything, okay? The more toxic that you are to Virgo, the more that they're going to stay with you, because they feel they need to put up with a lot, because they need to fix you. Virgo is a Bob the Builder zodiac sign, so the more you look like a broken down house, the more that you look like a broken down house, Virgo's going to be there to fix you up. Thank you so much for the gift. A lot of times, you just throw stuff at Virgo, just throw objects. They're going to catch it, but they know that there's problems in here, so they're going to stay. Because no normal person just acts out like that. So Virgo is intrigued. Virgo never really stays in healthy relationships, because Virgo always finds a flaw with a healthy relationship. Even though it's toxic, it's something for Virgo to do, it's something for Virgo to do. If it's like you ask Virgo what a healthy relationship is, they'll give you some narcissistic answer about no relationship's perfect and stuff like that. Only Virgo's perfect. So the fact that Virgo is the only zodiac sign that's perfect, which has some merit to it because they're the best sounding zodiac sign on paper. Off paper, none of y'all compare to Virgo's perfection. So you have to play the game. So the more that Virgo entertains the toxicity, the more Virgo's gonna stay because they're intrigued with the mess that you are. You know, I'm saying fall over, you going down the stairs. You see them Life Alert commercials with the old people, the Life Alert commercials where they just be tumbling down the stairs. You need to tumble down them stairs at least once to show Virgo that they can't leave you because look how you went down the stairs. Look how you went down the stairs, you know? All I'm saying is make sure that you are ready to be taken care of. That's such a pro when it comes to Virgo. It's a pro. Virgo never leave them toxic relationships. They never leave them toxic relationships. You know? They don't leave them. Virgo stays in there the longest. Like, the more toxic you are, the more good you're in that relationship. Virgo ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. Everybody, Virgo, you should leave them. No, they need me. Virgo feels like they're needed. I've been told Virgo to take the superhero cape off. I've been told Virgo to do it. They don't listen to me. They don't listen to me. Virgo being used right now. Virgo being used right now. Right now. Now let's talk about the cons of Virgo, okay? So Virgo is going to make it feel like you can't really do anything in the relationship. You've ever felt second place? Virgo's going to make you feel like that the whole relationship. The whole relationship, you know? Each time you feel you're going to be first place in a relationship, Virgo's going to make sure that you're not. You know, Virgo's going to have this little comment. You ask Virgo how you feel today. You think you look good today. Virgo can find 15 things wrong with your outfit right now. Right now. Virgo can find 15 things wrong with your outfit right now. Virgo didn't say nothing, but if you ask Virgo, they'll tell you. Virgo's just really, you know, we talk about how Sagittarius is ruthless. Listen to how Virgo describes certain situations. Like, if Virgo feels like you could do something better and you allow Virgo to talk too long, it turns into like a rant. It turns into a rant. I don't know, but Virgo's very harsh. You know, you're just going to feel second best in a relationship with Virgo. And I don't think that that's good for your mental health because a lot of times people want to feel strong and Virgo's not going to make you feel strong. You know, they're not. Like, you going to lift a car one time and Virgo's going to be like, that's it. You can only lift a car. Like, Virgo, like, they're just nitpicking everything. That's the con to Virgo. So the pro is they're going to stay with you no matter how toxic you are because they're a superhero. But the con is you're not really going to feel needed in the relationship. Like, you're a houseplant. That's what you are. Hey, how are you? Like, to Virgo, you're a houseplant. You ask Virgo what they need in their life. Virgo doesn't need you. They don't. So your houseplant number one, your job is fine dining and breathing. You know, just do that. Hopefully you could do that. Because if you can't do that, then Virgo really don't need you. Yeah. Okay. So that's dating Virgo. Hopefully you guys want to date Virgo. Hopefully this made you guys want to date Virgo because Virgos are out there. They're out there. They're out there. I can do 2 questions about Virgo. We can do 2 questions about Virgo and then let's move on to the next zodiac sign. Your mom's a Virgo? Well. I'm sorry, Facebook. I'm sorry. Let me see. How do I get my Virgo to pay attention to me? I feel like Virgos are always in their own world. So Virgo is always, drink some water. Okay. Sorry. So I feel like Virgo is always in their own world. If you want Virgo to pay attention to you, then you have to be going through something. You have to give Virgo a project. Virgo loves projects for some reason. Like, if Virgo was in the group, Virgo would have done everything in the project and you guys wouldn't have to have done anything because Virgo is just so hands-on. Virgo needs something that they can grasp in their mind, in their hands. So if you want Virgo to pay more attention to you, you have to give Virgo something to do that pertains to you. It has to pertain to you. It has to. There can't be anything that you're doing where Virgo can be like, okay, have fun, get home safe. Because Virgo's going to go to doing what they want to do. Virgo has a list of things they want to do in their head, in their life. And if messing up their list comes to you, they're not going to mess up their list. You know, you have to be a part of the list before they make it. You know, let me see. Not y'all trying to find love in the chat. Do what you gotta do, though. Do what you gotta do. What makes Virgo insecure? The lack of perfection. The lack of perfection. Like Virgo is really hard on y'all. Virgo is really hard on y'all. But Virgo Virgo is really hard on y'all. But Virgo is harder on themselves. Virgo is so hard on themselves. So Virgo's very insecure about a lot of things that they're not gonna let you know. You know, Virgo's very fragile. Virgo's very fragile. And it's like, think about how zodiac signs fall. Think about the zodiac signs that like fall. If Virgo falls and they don't land on their feet, Virgo does not get up. Virgo does not get up. Virgo's on the floor for a long time. Virgo's on the floor for a long time. Yeah, Virgo does too much. They do. And then Virgo's way too hard on themselves. Way too hard on themselves. Okay, let's see who AI wants to talk about next. AI has said that they want to talk about Pisces. So we're going to talk about Pisces because AI wants to talk about Pisces. I'm sorry. If AI is going to get to you, but right now AI said they don't want to talk about y'all right now. They want to talk about Pisces. So we're talking about Pisces. Virgo, you just need to stop getting hurt. I don't like when you get hurt, Virgo. Okay, so let's talk about the pros and cons of dating Pisces, because I feel like you guys need to know. You guys need to know. Okay, so when it comes to dating Pisces, let's talk about the pro of dating Pisces. Let's talk about the pro, you know? So when you date Pisces, you're going to be invited in Pisces' imaginary world, you know? You're going to be in a whole other world with Pisces. You're going to know that life is a simulation when you're dating Pisces, because there's going to be so many different things that Pisces is going to hurl at you, hurl at you. Like, you're going to be fighting demons, imaginary demons that Pisces thinks are fairies, but they're not, they're not fairies, like, they're demons. And you're gonna be fighting against a lot of accusations that aren't real, you know? Think about going off of facts. Pisces doesn't go off of facts. Pisces goes off of what they think facts are in their in their head. And so you're really going to be facing all of those things, you know? Pisces lives in pure delusion. And delusion is very good to an extent because you can get where you want to go with delusion. You can be where you want to be with delusion. Pisces can get anywhere in life. Pisces can come up with the best inventions in the world based off of their delusional brain. But when it comes to you, it just hits a certain way because Pisces is going to make you feel special. You're going to feel special. You're going to feel worthless. You're going to feel scared a little bit. Pisces is going to scare you a little bit because they be switching up emotions. You're going to feel like you have to talk in a certain tone because Pisces goes off for like frequencies and waves. So when you talk to Pisces, you're going to learn how to have a customer service voice in the relationship. That's a new skill you didn't even know you needed. Pisces is having you have a customer service voice in the relationship. You're going to know that you have to talk at a certain tone to Pisces every 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or you're going to set them off. I think that that's like perfect for Pisces, you know, when you date one. So if you get Pisces, you're going to learn lots of new things. So let's talk about the cons of Pisces, okay? Let's talk about the cons because there is cons, unfortunately. It's not just great. So the cons of Pisces is the fact that Pisces does things prematurely. Pisces has intuition that is very strong for their zodiac sign. Like, they're that water sign that has very strong intuition. And they act on the intuition the way a water sign would, which is emotionally reacting before it happens. Before they let their brain think about it, they already emotionally react to it. So Pisces is always doing things without thinking about it first, and then they think about it later. And that's why Pisces goes back in relationships, because they broke up with the person prematurely. They broke up with the person prematurely. They weren't supposed to leave, but they left. Pisces can have a dream that you treated them a certain way, and so they left based off of that dream alone. Based off of that dream alone. Like, you didn't actually do it yet, but Pisces felt like you were going to do it, so they left before you did it. And that's why Pisces goes back. They always go back, spin the block on their relationships, because they feel like you really didn't do anything wrong, but you feel bad that you did something wrong. So Pisces can come back as if they were giving you a second chance, when really Pisces needed a second chance, but they flipped the switch. They flipped the switch already. So, you know, it's already messed up. Thank you so much for the gift. And it just, that's the problem, unfortunately. So yeah, I could do 2 questions about Pisces, and then let's go to the next zodiac sign. I could do 2 questions about Pisces. Right. Oh, get some water? Okay. Oh, just 1 second. So when it comes to oh, sorry, let me read the question before I answer it. I forgot to do that. How should you deal with an emotional Pisces? You have to be calm and collected when you talk to Pisces, because Pisces goes off of suspicion. Pisces goes off of suspicion, and you need to really clear the air with Pisces while you were talking to Pisces. You cannot let things go unsaid. You cannot let feelings go unheard, because Pisces will make up their own conclusion if you don't make the conclusion clear, you know? Like, if you let Pisces feel like they need to come up with the ending, Pisces will come up with a very creative ending, and that'll be the facts of the situation. So don't let their emotions get in the way of a good thing that you guys have going on. Like walking on eggshells. Why are Pisces so secretive? So Pisces is a very innocent looking zodiac sign. So a lot of times Pisces plays up on that innocent role, and they're secretive because they're hiding all of the dark stuff about them from you. Pisces is not supposed to be super secretive. They're supposed to keep stuff from you. But if they're too secretive, that's a bad thing. If Pisces is too secretive, that's a bad thing. Because Pisces has a lot of dark energy, a lot of dark thoughts around their positivity. And if you just see their positivity and their innocence, their darkness is going to hit you a lot harder than it should, because they're hiding it from you. So you need to allow Pisces to, or at least ask Pisces the questions. Don't let Pisces lie to you too much, because they gonna tell you a whole story. You'll think that Pisces is one person, and then you'll find out that they're not. And people will kind of see it a little bit, like there's something wrong with Pisces. Like, if people are telling you that there's something off with that one, then that Pisces is probably not the best Pisces in the world. Pisces are shady. Yeah. Pisces said, don't be in our business. Pisces said they secretive because stop being in their business. That's what Pisces said. Okay, Pisces, jeez. Okay, time to do my commercial break, and then let's do the next zodiac sign. Right. Okay, Pisces, thanks. So hi, my name is Mari, and I do astrology. If you would like a personal astrology reading from me, we got up on the phone together. I could do your birth chart for you, or I could do a video just like this for you. The link's in my bio for a reading in my bio. Okay, cool. So let's see who AI wants me to do next. AI, please tell me. AI said we talking about Capricorn. We talking about Capricorn. AI wants to know about Capricorn. Capricorn time. Okay, so let's talk about the pros of dating Capricorn, and then let's talk about the cons of dating Capricorn. Why are we getting mad at AI? AI is randomly shuffling it for me so I don't go off of the same signs every time. I want to give each zodiac sign a chance to be first, each zodiac sign a chance to be last. Because, yeah. Okay, so the pros of dating Capricorn are the fact that there's excitement with Capricorn. Not only is there excitement with Capricorn, but there's boringness with Capricorn. There's either nothing happening and you're just really bored in the relationship, or you're really excited because so many things are happening in the relationship. Capricorn will like spike your insulin levels and stuff like that. Like Capricorn was like just show up in your life and really make it exciting. Capricorn can be somebody that is always with you forever and ever and make sure that you're taken care of. And then Capricorn will be the first person to leave you. Capricorn will be the first person to leave you. Like Capricorn left you. You don't know why they left you. They didn't leave a note. They didn't leave a note. They just was like, I'm going. And then they left, you know? So it's like there's so much excitement, unexpected excitement with Capricorn because they were so boring the first half of the relationship. It's like the first season, nothing happened, and then it got real juicy. Capricorn's exes came back. Capricorn has a crazy love life. So now you're a part of it now. You're a part of it now. You have a storyline in Capricorn's crazy love life. You have a storyline. You know, Capricorn's ex is cussing you out. Capricorn was with me. Capricorn loved me. Capricorn always got that crazy ex that's trying to kill you. So now you got a killer trying to take you out. So your life is just a little bit more exciting now. Just a little bit more. You know? Just a little bit more. I feel like with Capricorn, there's so many different triggers. You don't know what button you're going to press next. And then Capricorn's just going to look at you and then like their eyes are going to change and then they're going to come for you and you're not going to understand why. Like Capricorn just has so much things that's going on with them, you know? Capricorn's back's always hurting. Capricorn got bad eyesight. Like they need glasses. They need glasses. So now you get to go to the hospital with Capricorn and figure out what's wrong with them now. But Capricorn always has a pep in their step and they could do a backflip right now and stuff. Like they have the bones of an elderly person, but they have the energy of a child. How exciting, you know? I feel like that's such a positive thing with dating Capricorn because there's just so much going on. So much going on. So much going on. I don't know why Capricorn got so many problems, but I'm not one to judge. So let's talk about the cons of dating Capricorn because you know there's cons. You know there's cons. So the cons of dating Capricorn are just the fact that Capricorn is somebody that feels love is a certain way. You think you can come in this relationship and change Capricorn's view of love. You can't. You can't. So if Capricorn had a bad view of love, Capricorn will always have a bad view of love. You trying to, I'm going to love you, Capricorn. I'm going to be there for you. That's not doing nothing. That's not leaving a dent. Not even a dent. Not even a scratch on their hard exterior. Capricorn is a very old soul zodiac sign, and it's not good for them. It's not good that Capricorn's an old soul, if we're being honest. They're one of the earth signs that's not a good thing. Capricorn is stuck in their ways. Like Capricorn can be stuck in their ways and then they get very successful and they'll realize that you're not on their level after that. You're not on their level after that. So they need to upgrade over you. And now you're being, tossed in the trash like garbage, because you weren't on their level. Like Capricorn is the type of zodiac sign where they didn't want to love you. So the moment you said, I love you to Capricorn, that was their cue to leave you because they weren't planning on loving you in the first place. So now you cut whatever you guys had short because that's not what they wanted. Like it's, Okay, somebody said if you dating Capricorn, you need to accept them for who they are. Oh, okay. Good question. What do I have against Capricorns? Well, I have beef with Capricorns because I don't know. It's that time of the day. I don't know. But yeah, that's my beef with you, Capricorn. I don't really know, but there's beef there. I don't like you. Let me see. How do I feel about Capricorn wanting to pursue their dreams? Should I support them? Yes, you should support Capricorn if they want to pursue their dreams, but you want to make sure that Capricorn's dreams you want to make sure Capricorn's dreams is tangible, because what could happen is you don't want to deal with a Capricorn who is stressed out. Okay, so if Capricorn's dreams is within their reach, be a part of it 100%, because Capricorn will take care of you once they make it, because Capricorn is the most successful zodiac sign that we have. But if that dream causes Capricorn a lot of stress, they're going to turn on you. Capricorn is not good when it comes to stress. I don't know why Capricorn want to work 2-3 jobs. When you're stressed out, Capricorn, you start turning on people. Capricorn becomes a whole different person when they're stressed. It's not cute. So as long as you're there, making sure that there's no stress involved with Capricorn, then you're good. It's just really bad. Make sure that you're there, but like background character. No, I don't DM you guys for readings. Those are all scam accounts. Facebook doesn't do anything about it. TikTok doesn't do anything about it. Instagram doesn't do anything about it. They don't care. I don't know why they allow these scam accounts on the platforms, but it's really sad. Should I leave Capricorn? I feel like they're always stressed. Well, thank you. I don't think that you should technically leave Capricorn because they're always stressed. It really depends what your zodiac sign is, because if Capricorn not your soulmate, you're not supposed to be there anyway. But if Capricorn is always stressed, if you can't calm them down, then I think it's a good thing to leave, because Capricorn doesn't care who they hurt when they're stressed. Capricorn is an emotionally detached zodiac sign. When they get to that level of I don't care, then they're really going to hurt your feelings. I'm still talking about Capricorn? Of course. Each time I get to a certain zodiac sign, I'm going to talk about that zodiac sign for as long as I want. Because I hate you guys, remember? So I got to get on all y'all just right. Now, if I hated your zodiac sign, the way I would skip your zodiac sign, the way we would get to your zodiac sign, and I would have like 2 sentences, and then I would go to the next zodiac sign. But yeah. So just make sure that you're good with Capricorn, please. It's weird because you guys think that I hate your zodiac sign, but if you saw how I was, if you were here when I first started and you saw how I treated your zodiac sign when I first got here, the way I said your zodiac sign and I didn't say nothing and I went to the next zodiac sign, I was so bad back in the day. I think I've grown. I used to ban zodiac signs so easy. I don't want to talk about y'all no more. Y'all banned. Get off my page. I used to force y'all to get off my page. I used to block you guys. When you said your zodiac sign in the comments, I blocked it. I was like, I'm not trying to see y'all right now. Why aren't you talking about Capricorn? Oh, you blocked too. Okay, Sagittarius, you a Capricorn sympathizer? Blocked. I was blocking sympathizers. I was like, I need to clear my energy. Okay, so AI, who are we talking about next? AI wants to talk about Leo. Okay, so Leo, AI said we're going to talk about you today, Leo. Come through, Leo. Let's talk about the pros and cons of dating Leo, because there is pros and cons. Pros and cons. Okay. No, I was very petty back in the day. I don't think I'm as petty now. I want to be petty. I wish I was, but there's too many of you guys, and you guys say that you love me, and so now I have to be nice. You guys say that you guys watch my videos, and it makes your day. So I have to take that into consideration when I make my toxic decisions. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. It sucks because I would be cussing y'all out. You'd be like, we love you, we love you. And I'm like, that's not the energy I want. Y'all supposed to be mean to me. Okay, so the pros of dating Leo is the fact that Leo's going to give you their loyalty. Leo's going to give you their loyalty. You can get as close to Leo as Leo is with their ex right now. That's how strong the loyalty is. You can get as close to Leo is when they're ex. You know, when Leo said that they loved you and they would never leave you, you have to read the fine print of that love because Leo gave that to everybody. And if you think that Leo's going to stop loving you, they're not. You guys can be out here 5 years later, Leo will still love you because that's the type of loyalty they are. So when Leo want to leave their ex for you, Leo's coming back to see who's eligible for parole. And if you were eligible, they'll walk with you. You guys can talk. I feel like when Leo is allowing you to be their sidekick in the relationship, when Leo is allowing you to be their sidekick in the relationship, that is an honor. That is an honor. You know, when it was your birthday and Leo came dressed better than you on your birthday, so everybody thought it was Leo's birthday and they didn't correct them. Leo didn't really correct them. They just was like, oh, and Leo started posing a little bit. They didn't correct them. Leo was just there to show you a good time and to show you that they're there. To show you that they're there for you. Like Leo would get the slice of your name on the cake for them because that's how much they love you. They got the slice of your name for them. Leo loves you so much, like Leo charms the families. Leo charms the family. So even if you wanted to break up with Leo right now, your mom and dad didn't. Your grandmother didn't. Okay, your nieces and nephews did it. They still want Leo around. So Leo's going to be around regardless of if you want them around or not. You know, restraining order, those are so hard to enforce. Those are so hard to enforce. You know? I just feel like the pros of dating Leo is just knowing that they will always be there for you. They'll always be there for you. They'll be the reason you went missing now. Leo will take you out of this world and still visit your grave and talk to you each day as if they weren't the murderer. They telling you about their day like you trying to listen from the grave. Like if you could come up out the grave and grab their foot, you would, but you can't do nothing. So Leo's just telling you about their day, you know? Leo loves you so much, they will let you know that no one loves you as much as they do, but they still love themselves more. They still love themselves more. They love you so much, but they still love themselves more. So it's like you understand now that there is boundaries with love because Leo is teaching you boundaries, you know? If Leo was drowning and you was drowning at the same time and you thought that Leo would you seen Titanic? Remember Titanic? How that Leo left Rose on the boat or whatever? That's not going to be the situation with you and Leo because Leo's going to take the raft for themselves and you go be the one that drowned. And Leo is going to tell the story from their perspective, talking about how much of a good person you were. Leo is talking you up as if you couldn't fit on the boat with them, but they had it for themselves. Leo's love for you is so much. They will make sure that your legacy lives on. Even though you could have lived with them. They gonna make sure that your legacy lived on. Build a memorial for you. Because that's how much they love you. That's how much they love you. Yeah. So, let's talk about the cons. Drink my water. Okay, sorry. Let's talk about the cons. So the cons of dating Leo is simply the fact that Leo is going to test you. Leo's going to test you. They are. There's not going to be a time that goes by where you're not being tested. Leo wants equal treatment in the relationship. Leo doesn't do things without a price. As much as Leo says that they will do everything for you, and they expect it in return. Okay? It is a return on Leo's investment. So let's say that you are walking out in the street and this kid disrespects you and Leo decides to take the kid out and punch the kid in the face. They did that for you. So when a kid is disrespecting Leo at that preschool, that kid is disrespecting Leo and they look over at you, you better take the kid out. You got to take the kid out. That's just how it is. Equal treatment. You know, because if you don't lay that kid out in the preschool, then Leo's gonna feel like Leo's gonna feel like you don't love them. Leo's gonna feel like you don't love them. Like, that's not equal. Like, Leo did that for you. You need to do that for them as well. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you need to be able to love Leo the same amounts as they love you. If Leo did time for you, you better do time for them. It's a toxic dance of death. It's a toxic dance of death with Leo. And I need you to be able to do the dance without dying. That's it. I need you to do the dance without dying, because Leo is a lot to handle. And I don't know why Leo thinks that they can date other Leos knowing they're a lot to handle, but they always mess around and find out, because Leo has to learn the hard way. So Leo's going to have a lot of hard-headed decisions in the relationship that they're making that they need to learn. So you're going to be with somebody who's constantly growing and learning. Like, think about dating somebody in a show and there's always that message in the show that they learn. That's dating Leo. There's always that one message. Oh, wow, maybe we need to do it. Like, that's going to be you and Leo. It's going to be very obnoxious and annoying. But they got loyalty for you, though. That loyalty. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Up to you. So I can do 2 questions about Leo. And we can go to the next zodiac sign. But let me get some water first. An eye for an eye. Let me see. Keep Leos. No, we need to get Leo and get him into some relationships. How can you tell when Leo's lying? You always say that they're lying, but I can't tell. You can't tell when Leo's lying? You can't tell when Leo's lying? So, okay. Leo is a very, very dramatic zodiac sign because Leo's royalty. They're royalty. So Leo is very dramatic with everything they do. So if you catch Leo in a lie and they're very dramatic about it, and Leo wants to throw a tantrum, Leo be ready to fight you over the lie, they're lying. If Leo's very calm and they just want to have a conversation, they're not lying because they're too calm about it. Now, if Leo's overreacting, I would never, I don't know why you would think that of me. Like, Leo is really like doing the most, they're lying. All the nine times out of 10. Leo always feels like they need to put on a show because they feel like that would work. And it does like just the opposite. Now, if Leo don't care and they're just sitting there like, I didn't do it, I don't even know what you're talking about, that Leo is not lying because they would be a lot more like on a higher level than they should be. A lot more on a higher level. Bonus if it's a July Leo. If it's a July Leo, they definitely about to cry. They about to weaponize their emotions. If it's an August Leo, they're definitely going to be more strategic. They're already going to have an alibi for what they say, even though they shouldn't have an alibi. Like, it's different. A slight change. July Leo is definitely going to weaponize emotions, though. Let me see. How do I get a Leo to fall in love with me? I feel like Leo never pays attention. Okay, so if you want Leo to fall in love with you, you have to sing Leo's praises. Like, compliments normally work with Leo. Like, if you notice things about Leo that you know is insecurity for them, then you'll get Leo a lot easier. If you could find out what Leo's insecure about, and that is like the thing that you compliment like randomly, they'll definitely take notice of you, especially if you get those Leos who turn into hermit crabs. Like, you find a hermit crab Leo, because those Leos, like, they just disappear from the world. I don't know where they go. I don't know where the hermit crab Leos go. But if you can get a hermit crab Leo, it's like one of the best Leos to have, because they're still going to be the best dressed zodiac sign and still going to look good. But they're not going to be in people's faces all the time the way other Leos are. But no, you have to find what they're insecure about because of the vanity factor with Leo. And Leo will really appreciate it. Like, because Leo is in the stage of like, they're going to fake it till they make it. Leo's going to fake it till they make it. Like, and that's why I think that Leo gets the best dressed zodiac sign, because Leo already feels like they look good in everything that they wear. So the world thinks so too. You know, because I had you guys vote. I'm like, who do you think the best dressed zodiac sign is? Y'all pick Leo 3 years in a row. Oh, Leo's the best dressed. What I thought was interesting is that Libra was second place. I didn't think that Libra dressed that well. I thought Libra just dressed for the occasion, but Libra was like, no, we can dress. We can dress, Mari. Don't do us. And I was like, okay, Libra, I'm sorry. But no, y'all said Libra can dress, which shocked me. But I wasn't shocked when y'all said Leo can dress. That didn't shock me at all. That didn't shock me at all. But I think that's what it is. No, Libras can dress, apparently. Even the people that were talking bad about Libra, like when I was doing the phone calls, the people that were talking bad about Libra, they said that Libra can dress. Like, regardless of how bad of a person Libra was, they were like, oh, Libra can dress, though. They can dress. They said Cancers can't dress, though, Cancer. They said you couldn't dress, Cancer. They was coming for you, Cancer. They was coming for you. I was trying to protect you as much as I could, Cancer. I was like, Cancer's just dressed for comfort. Cancer's dressed for comfort. They was like, Cancer can't dress. I would never be seen with Cancer in public. I was like, okay. Okay. Aquarius got it the worst. Aquarius got it the worst. Everybody was cussing you out, Aquarius. They said they would never go to prom with you. I don't know why prom was even brought up at Aquarius. They said they would never go to prom with you again. They said Aquarius was the worst. Okay. And then Aquarius is the opposite of Leo, so it makes sense. Okay, let's see who AI wants me to talk about next. Let me get some water, though. AI has decided that we're going to talk about Aries. So we're going to talk about Aries. Aries is time. Okay, so Aquarius are trendsetters. Okay, Aquarius, come through. Come through. According to the Zodiac sign community, Aquarius, you was the worst dressed. They was cussing you out, Aquarius. They was DMing me so many things about you, Aquarius. Okay, so when it comes to Aries, let's talk about the pros of dating Aries, okay? So the pros of dating Aries is simply knowing that you're always going to be on your toes. Thank you so much for the gift. You're always going to be on your toes with Aries because they're going to make sure that you're on your toes. If you're sitting down, that's when Aries doesn't want you anymore. Aries always needs to be entertained, you know? You think you're dating an adult like the rest of the zodiac signs? No, Aries is 2 kids in a trench coat. That's Aries. They're 2 kids in a trench coat. And so you need to entertain the 2 kids in a trench coat. So you can't act like an adult because they can't be in the trench coat for too long. They go get hot. They go suffocate. So they have to come out of the trench coat sooner or later. So now you're dating 2 kids. That's Aries, 2 kids. That's Aries, 2 kids. Like you always wanted to be a parent. Now you a single parent. You a single parent. So you have to do what kids like to do, okay? Aries, do you have games on your phone? Do you got games on your phone? You got somewhere to take Aries in the summertime so you can get a break? So you can go in the room and close the door and just sigh? Like, Aries is going to have all of your energy and they're going to take it. They're going to take it. Like, Aries combined 2 kids. And you know how much energy 1 kid got? So if you got 2 kids and they both running around, that's Aries combined. So you have to be able to entertain the 2 kids. You have to be able to, do what you need to do to keep them, because then they won't want you anymore. The way Aries will break up with somebody based off of the amount of the disinterest. It isn't even, in fact, it's not even that you love Aries. It's just they feel like they don't want to be there no more. So Aries won't. So when you are with Aries, you're going to learn a lot of new skills because you have to. And so you're going to learn how to do a backflip. You're going to learn how to do a cartwheel. You're going to learn how to paint. One thing about Aries is they're going to invite you out. Like, Aries wants to do something. They want to go somewhere. They ready to do something. So you can't have energy. If you're a hermit crab, if you want to just stay in the house, that's not going to work. Aries might want to go skydiving tomorrow. Aries want to go to the club. Aries want to go to this party. Aries want to go to the park. So you have to do all of these things with Aries. And it's going to make you feel like you're really living life. You have a schedule now, even though you didn't want one. And I think that is a pro when dating Aries. That's such a pro. Now, let me get some water just a second. Now, when it comes to Aries' cons, unfortunately, Yeah, no, Aries definitely likes to be outside. Aries is definitely an outside zodiac sign. They even smell like they up from out, like they just came from outside. Aries always outside. Now the cons of Aries is that you're literally dating or talking to a warrior zodiac sign. Aries is a warrior zodiac sign. So, like, it's cool when you see them from far away. It's cool when you read about them. But if you're actually dating a real warrior, like, Aries is a real warrior in times where there is no war. So what are they going to do? What are they going to do? What do you think it's going to be like dating a warrior? That is dating Aries. So if they're going to see you as a challenge, you are going to have to face them off in like a standoff situation. Aries would challenge you in any way, any shape, any form. Is there something that you're good at? Aries is going to challenge you in that way. You know, Aries is going to argue with you. You talk about the sun is yellow. Aries don't think the sun is yellow. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. The sun yellow. Aries, they just want to know how you feel, and they're going to challenge you in every single way. So that is the con. You're never going to know a moment of peace because Aries is always ready for war because they're the war zodiac sign. No peace in the house. No peace in the house. You know, you telling Aries about how your day was, and all of a sudden Aries got a better story than you about how their day was. Aries cut you off mid-story talking about what they went through today. Because it's a competition. You literally have to have like a lawyer's degree to be able to handle Aries, because you have to always talk in facts. So they can't make up facts as they talking, because Aries will make up facts. Aries don't really be lying, but they gonna lie to win. Aries will lie to win. They don't stoop. They don't go that low, but they go low. Okay, let y'all be playing a game together. And your controller stop working for a little bit, and then Aries won. How'd your controller stop working? It's like that. So I can do 2 questions about Aries, and then we can go on to the next zodiac sign. Aries, you definitely lie to win. You lie to win, Aries. You lie to win. That is the number one reason Aries be lying. The number one reason. If you don't take Aries too personal, it's cool. Okay. Can you explain introverted Aries? Sure. So we have the Aries that are introverted. They don't really like all of the arguing, which is a good thing. I'm not saying go for an introverted Aries, but introverted Aries, they're better for relationships than extroverted Aries are. Extroverted Aries are better friends. They're definitely better friends because they'll protect you. Extroverted Aries are not afraid to speak up on your behalf. They won't ever let you get bullied. Aries will never let you get bullied, ever. If like there's somebody like trying to mess with you, Aries and extroverted Aries, they will catch it like that. Oh, okay. Oh, and they'll like start speaking for you, and you don't even have to speak. Aries already speaking. So what happened? Aries jumping in the conversation. And they're like, I wasn't talking to you, Aries. And Aries like, well, I'm talking. Like extroverted Aries are very good friends. But relationship partners, extroverted Aries are too much for one person. Hence the 2 kids in a trench coat. But introverted Aries are very good for relationships because they're one-on-one people. Introverted Aries are very good one-on-one people. It's less argumentative and more conversational. And I think that Aries can benefit from great conversations because they're very calm when they talk. Introverted Aries are very calm when they talk, and it makes for good conversation. But they're not very good friends. That's the downside. Introverted Aries are not very good friends. They're not. You know, they're not really there for you the way they should be. Like, you get a sense of energy from introverted Aries. Like, they should be there for you more, and they're not. They're not. So, that's the downside. You're an abrevert. Okay, come through. The mother of the zodiac sign is actually Cancer. The mother zodiac sign is Cancer, and then the father zodiac sign is Capricorn. And it's funny because they're total opposites, so it makes sense. But I definitely can see Capricorn as the father zodiac sign, and I can see Cancer as the mother zodiac sign, for sure. For sure. Let me see. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Let me see. What are the positive/negative points of an Aries parent? So Aries parents, positive wise, is they're going to make sure that their kids are doing something. You know, when it comes to an Aries parent, they're always making sure that their kids are in extracurricular activities. Like, you guys are not just going to be doing nothing. Like, an Aries parent is going to make sure that you're doing something always, and it builds character. But the negative parts of an Aries parent is that they really don't listen to their kids the way that they should. Like, they're more so, I'm the parent, you're the child type of thing. They never really leave that step or that pedestal of their parenthood. Like, they're supposed to understand you more as a child, but they don't. And it's weird because they're the most immature zodiac sign we have. So you would think they'd understand you more, but they definitely stay on their high horse a lot longer than other zodiac sign parents. But the pros are that you're always going to be doing something. They're always going to make sure that you're having fun. They're always going to make sure that you know, you're never going to be in the house bored. You're never going to be in the house bored. Okay, cool. So let me do my commercial break and then let's go to the next zodiac sign. Hi, my name is Mari and I do personal astrology readings. If you would like one, the link's in my bio for a reading. We got up on the phone together. I could do your birth chart for you, or I could do a video just like this for you. The link's in my bio for a reading. YouTube, the link's going to be in the description box. And then I'm going to post this on YouTube after you guys. So if you guys missed your zodiac sign or whatever, I'm going to post this on YouTube so you guys can watch the playback. Because TikTok won't allow me to post such a long video. Instagram won't allow me to post such a long video. Facebook won't allow me to post such a long video. But YouTube will. And I'm not trying to chop this all up because that's too much. Okay, it's time to see who AI wants me to do next. And they want me to do Scorpio. So Scorpio is next. It's time to do Scorpio. Time to do Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, so let's talk about the pros of dating Scorpio and let's talk about the cons. So when it comes to dating Scorpio, the pro in dating Scorpio is literally that they know everything about you. That's such a pro because Scorpio knows everything about you. They know your deepest, darkest secret already. So when you finally tell them, Scorpio, not you joining the chat after I said that I was talking about you. You Scorpios are weird. Hi, Scorpio. They know your deepest, darkest secret. So even though you're trying to tell Scorpio your deepest, darkest secret, they already know. Scorpio knows your social security number. They know your last name. They know your full name. Okay, Scorpio knows so much about you. You have a missing relative or a relative that you really want to know about. Scorpio will find him. Scorpio know your family tree already. Okay, you don't know who your ancestors are. Scorpio know. You don't know who your great Scorpio know. Ask Scorpio. I just feel like the fact that Scorpio has stalked you and has been obsessed with you for so long, they just know so much about you already. So you guys can just break the ice. You guys can just break the ice, you know? You telling Scorpio about how your day was because they asked you, and Scorpio's filling in pieces about your day that you didn't tell them. So now you a little scared of Scorpio, but they know. But they know. Okay. Oh, yeah. Remember that time when that one person was talking to you? You like, what one person? And it was a stranger at the store? Yeah, that one person that was talking to you. Who was that? And now Scorpio looking at you weird. And you just like, Scorpio, I don't know who that was. Scorpio be like, yes, you do. And now y'all got a problem? They definitely do too much. But I feel like it's because they love you. It's because they It's because they love you. I feel like the fact that Scorpio is obsessed with you, everybody wants somebody to be obsessed with them at least once. At least once. Like, you want somebody to love you so much they could find you if you got kidnapped, right? Right? Isn't that real love? Isn't that real love? That's Scorpio's version of love. Don't you want somebody to find you if you got kidnapped? Because Scorpio would find you. Isn't that like a dream of yours to get saved by your person? You know, Scorpio will find you before the detectives do, before the cops do. The cops have been called, but Scorpio been called too. And Scorpio put on their Batman cape. Because you know Scorpio look good in black. Scorpio always wearing black. When Scorpio put on their Scorpio cape, their Scorpio Batman cape, and they went out like the thief in the night and they got you back. And they got you back, like, yeah. I think that is such a pro, to know that somebody is obsessed with you enough to know everything about you and where you are every second of the day. I think that that's a pro. I think it's a pro. It's a pro. Let me get some water just 1 second. So let's talk about the cons of dating Scorpio. Unfortunately, because no, Scorpio, you guys are always in black, Scorpio. You guys are always in black. You guys are always in black. You guys look good in black, though. But it's like, Scorpio, come on. Come on. So the cons of dating Scorpio is simply that they don't trust you. Scorpio don't trust you, you know? So Scorpio will always be putting you through challenges, trials, tribulations to prove why they should trust you in the first place. And the flip side of them not trusting you is you can't not trust Scorpio. The moment Scorpio gets a whiff that you don't trust them, they're hurt. They're hurt. And you know how Scorpio deals with pain? Scorpio's always been hurt. They've been hurt in the past in 3rd grade. They've been hurt in 3rd grade. So they never really healed from that 3rd grade pain, you know? That 3rd grade heartbreak. So now they look at the whole world differently. That's what shifted Scorpio's viewpoint. So while you have to trust Scorpio with your whole being, Scorpio is still learning to trust you now. How unfair is that? Isn't that unfair? Like, you can't not trust Scorpio because that's a problem, but they not trusting you, that's normal. That's normal. You're supposed to be okay with that. So Scorpio is always putting you through so many different things to prove that you even love them at all, even though you said it. Scorpio doesn't believe it. Scorpio don't believe it. So you're going through tons of things. Sorry, my nose is itchy. You're going through tons of things with Scorpio where it's going to be very annoying. It's going to be very annoying. It's going to be very tedious. And it's going to be a waste of your time. Honestly, a waste of your time. But according to Scorpio, that is how they love people. Through putting you through rigorous tests where there's no real answers and like all the questions are blank. And if you fill out the questions with no real answers correctly, that's when Scorpio likes you. Or when you try to break up with them, that's when they like you even more. Like Scorpio barely texting your phone. Tell Scorpio that you don't want the relationship no more. Watch Scorpio blow up your phone. Watch Scorpio send you paragraphs after paragraphs after paragraphs when you was only just getting 1-word responses. When you were only getting 1-word responses. Yeah, do that. Let me see. I can do 2 questions about Scorpio and then let's move on to the next sign. You got to prove your love. Right, Scorpio, but you have to prove yourself to you, Scorpio. But when does it end, Scorpio? When does it end? When does it end? So when does Scorpio actually... Oh, why is Scorpio jealous? It's a zodiac sign trait. It's a zodiac sign trait. It's just like asking about Leo's ego or about, you know, Pisces being emotional. Scorpio is a jealous zodiac sign. That is a trait of Scorpios. It just like Scorpio's trait is being secretive. Scorpio doesn't go around telling all of their business. Scorpio doesn't really open their mouth to say too much, but Scorpio gathers a lot of information at the same time. Where Scorpio's jealousy comes about is the fact that they like you too much. Scorpio's likeness is a little weird because a lot of times it's obsession. Scorpio doesn't use their emotions the way the other water signs do, like Cancer and Pisces. Pisces falls in love all the time. Cancer falls in love with the wrong people all the time. Scorpio doesn't just fall in love. Scorpio falls in lust. Scorpio falls in obsession. Scorpio falls Their like emotions are a lot more extreme. It's very rare that Scorpio's emotional like that, but their emotions are a lot more extreme and a lot more deadly. A lot more deadly. Scorpio has a more dark mind when they love people, so that's where the obsession comes in because of how all of that is. So it's a trait, unfortunately. um and yeah, Scorpio, you definitely study. What would make Scorpio a big con for the relationship? If Scorpio feels like they have ownership over you, then that is a big con in the relationship. It's one thing that Scorpio is jealous and stuff like that, but if Scorpio feels like because they love you and you guys are together, they have ownership of what they can say and do and what you can say and do, then you're more in a prison. You're more in a prison with Scorpio. You don't want a Scorpio that feels like them being or taking over things that you do is okay. Because if you give Scorpio an inch, that's when Scorpio starts separating you from your family and friends. It gets real bad. It get real bad out here. It get real bad out here. Let Scorpio separate you from your friends and from your family and friends. Talk about Scorpio, the only real person you need. Now you in a cult. Now you in a cult. Now you in a cult. A cult. Okay, on to the next zodiac sign. Let's see. AI wants me to talk about Libra. Okay, time to talk about Libra. Hi, Libra. So let's talk about the pro of dating Libra, the pro of dating Libra, and the cons of dating Libra. So the pro of dating Libra is really the fact that you have your best friend in the relationship. Libra is your best friend. Libra is a best friend's best friend. Libra is the favorite zodiac sign of them all. You know, y'all think y'all the favorite? Libra's the favorite. Libra's the favorite. Libra get that title every year. And that's why Libra is getting all this attention while you're in a relationship with them. You know, Libra had that natural flirty personality. That's how you and Libra got together. Well, Libra's pro is that they don't turn their natural flirty personality off. Not for you, not for anybody. You know, a lot of people want Libra right now, and Libra is too indecisive to make a decision. So now you get to really have your love be challenged. You get to have your love be challenged with Libra because they don't know if they don't want this relationship. So now you have to go through the renewal process. Leo doesn't know if they want to renew their subscription of relationship with you. So now you have to convince Libra to love you all over again. How exciting is that? The fact that you have to get on your feet and get back, put on your boots and get back in the field. I feel like Libra is just really showing you that love can be gone like that in an instant. So now you're in a relationship with Libra and Libra is still deciding if they want you even till this day. You know, can you guys even make it to the anniversary? Libra doesn't know. Libra doesn't know. You want to know if Libra loves you? They don't know. They don't know. Libra knows what they don't want, though. That's what Libra know. Like, Libra know what they don't want. Like, they talk about, oh, when it's the good, positive stuff, Libra know what they don't want. They gonna tell you that. They gonna tell you that. But a lot of times, you're gonna be around Libra's friends. You can be around Libra's friends. Libra's gonna show you a whole new world. One of Libra's friends has a crush on Libra right now, and they're just an airhead, so they don't know. And their friends are like, oh yeah, I like Libra. I like Libra. And you know that you have competition now, and that's one of Libra's good friends, and you trying to tell Libra about the competition, and they think that you're being silly. They think that you're being silly. Oh, they don't think about me like that. But now you have secret competition. You know, somebody trying to take Libra out. Libra got fake friends too. So now you around fakeness, and Libra don't know because they treat everybody like family. So now you got to deal with fake energy. You got to deal with somebody trying to steal Libra from you right now. And you have to deal with Libra's indecisive tendencies. Isn't that so much? Doesn't that make a good storyline? Doesn't that make a good storyline? I feel like that's such a pro because the relationship will never be boring. The relationship will never be boring. There will always be a new character popping up on the scene. And you got to figure out if this is friend or foe. Like, you have to do the background process. You feel like a guardian. You feel like a body protector, a bodyguard. Libra always end up getting killed. So you get to save a life. You get to save a life initially. You know, now you a hero. Now you a hero. Yeah. That's such a pro. Such a pro. Now let's talk about the cons of Libra. Let's talk about the cons. Let's talk about the cons. So the con of dating Libra is simply the fact that Libra will not listen to you. Libra won't listen to you. So it's all about partner rules and respect. I'm not saying that Libra doesn't have respect for you, because that's not what it is. But Libra's just not going to listen to you. Libra is going to make decisions that are Libra's decisions, and nothing you say is going to change their decision-making skills. Libra has an affinity for toxicity. So a lot of times they're going to be in toxic situations that you're going to try to save them from, or they're going to bring it to you, bring it to your doorstep. So now it's both of y'all's problems. But Libra's going to do something very toxic, and they're going to be like, help. And you're going to be like, oh, I'm here for you, Libra. And they're not going to listen to you, you know? I feel like a lot of times you're going to be mad at Libra, and you can't really be mad at them because loopholes in the system, I don't know. But you're going to have secret beef with Libra, and they're not going to understand why, but they're not going to want to talk about it. Libra also likes to throw rocks and boulders and bricks and hide their hands. Libra being a peacemaker zodiac sign is not the best as it sounds, because as they threw that brick at your face, Libra knew they threw a brick. They knew. But when you try to talk about Libra throwing that brick at you and how it hurt, Libra doesn't want to talk about it because they're a peacemaker. They don't want that negativity. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about the problem they caused. So now you're upset because Libra is trying to not even avoid accountability, but just avoid a lot of things that are happening in the relationship in general. So now you guys are not really making amends for things that happened. And yeah. I need moderators. Well, I would make you guys moderators, but I don't know how that would work. Because there's too many of you guys here. You guys have to watch the live streams for a while for me to remember your face. If I can make you a moderator. And then if you can just silence people who are negative, I don't know. But I think moderators would be cool. I've never done them. Okay, so I could do 2 questions about Libra, and then let's move on to the next zodiac sign. Until you take, okay, I see you, Libra. Oh, you would help me out? Thank you. I appreciate it. You don't see haters on my page? No, you guys are really nice. It's so weird because a lot of my friends who do social media and who are content creators, their followers and stuff like that, they're very mean to them. And it makes them very self-conscious because they'll get hate comments and stuff like that, and they won't want to post on social media. And I don't ever get that. You guys are always really nice to me. And when I get trolls, you guys attack the trolls so much, the trolls are not there anymore. And I'm just oh no, my followers are very respectful. My followers are okay. I could come on live with an eye patch on, and you guys don't care. You guys be like, oh, I like your eye patch. I'm like, thanks. And then we'll just talk about what we need to talk about. But no, you guys are really nice. Thank you. Okay, so how do you get Libra to be accountable? I do feel like they switch up. Okay, so Libra likes to avoid accountability like we discussed. So how you get a Libra to be accountable is you need to be in the moment when it happens, okay? You cannot allow the situation to die down because what Libra is going to do is they're going to focus and give their balance to a different situation. And you don't want it to become yesterday's news to Libra. You don't want it to become yesterday's news. So when something happens with Libra, immediately you have to quell it and you have to handle it right there. It forces Libra to be accountable because they can't they can't come up with a defense for what's going to happen later, you know? So when you just have to be quick. You have to be like, Libra, this is how it makes me feel. Libra will actually apologize. Libra will apologize because Libra's a peacemaker. Libra's a peacemaker, so they will apologize. Happy birthday, Leo. Libra will apologize and you guys will move on. But if Libra already moved on without an apology, why should they give you an apology now? Why should they give you an apology now? You know? Treat Libra like a puppy. Well, that's good. That's actually good. I'm doing well. How are you? Libras never apologize. How do you know when Libra is too much of a con in the relationship? So if Libra is one of those zodiac signs that like to lie. Libras do like to lie, you know. Libra, Leo, them L zodiac signs, they be lying. That's what the L stands for, is lies. That's why when Leo and Libra get in a relationship, it's a lying relationship and all they do is lie to each other. It's so fun to watch. But if you have a toxic Libra where they lie too much, they just be lying about nothing, then there's no holding them accountable. There's no holding them accountable, honestly. Because they'll lie their way out of the situation and that's not the best. That's not the best. When are we lying? Libra, you seem to not understand when you lying, but the other zodiac signs recall very clearly when you be lying, Libra. Okay, Libra, you be lying about nothing, Libra. You talk about how you went to the store and you saw an alien. Like, Libra, that's how quick you be with it. Libra be quick. Oh, I saw an alien at the store. I saw an alien. We're like, oh my gosh, Libra, what the alien look like? Libra would tell you what the alien looked like, where the alien was, the coordinates, like they know where the body was buried. Libra would take you to the body, like... like, they always stick to the lie that they say at the time, and then the very next day, they be like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I remember that. They just have so much going on all the time. Okay, so it's time to do the next... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. So, let's do the next zodiac sign. Okay, AI said that we need to do Sagittarius. A little white lie, Libra, is that what you calling it? A little white lie? How much does 100 lies equal then? How much does 100 lies equal? Is it still white? Okay, let me see. Oh, okay, so we're gonna do Sagittarius. So let's talk about the pro of dating Sagittarius. And then let's talk about the con of dating Sagittarius. So let's talk about the pro. So when you date Sagittarius, you're going to know the truth. One thing about Sagittarius, they're going to tell you the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Your feelings are going to get hurt. You're going to want to fight Sagittarius. You're not going to want to talk to Sagittarius for the whole day. But they told you how they felt. It's Sagittarius' version of the truth. Their version of the truth. You know, you're going to hear nothing but positivity and negativity from Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the most positive zodiac sign we have. The most optimistic zodiac sign we have. You go into the DMV with Sagittarius, the DMV is such a boring experience. Not with Sagittarius. They're going to make it the best experience in the world. You and Sagittarius are going to have so much fun. But when Sagittarius is stressed, you're going to have just as much misery. When they're stressed, because you become, you know, the dartboard, and Sagittarius likes to throw darts. The thing about Sagittarius and their pros are the fact that they always aim for their target. So even if you weren't the target, it's still gonna hit you as if you were the target. Because Sagittarius don't miss. So even if it wasn't aimed at you, they don't miss. So you taking the brunt end of... You still feeling the effect of what they threw because it's gonna hit somebody. It's gonna hit somebody. And if you're the only one in the room at the time, all I'm saying, you're the only one there, it's gonna hit somebody. When you're with Sagittarius, you're gonna know so many things about yourself because Sagittarius is gonna tell you so many things about yourself. One thing about Sagittarius is they're hyper focused on little small things. They're very hyper focused. So they know if you Sagittarius would be the first person to tell you that you snore in your sleep. Sagittarius would be the first person to tell you that you have a big forehead. Okay, nobody told you had a big forehead before. Sagittarius noticed that small detail about you. It was like, oh, your forehead's really big. And now Sagittarius is bringing out insecurities about you that you can fight later. You can fight those insecurities. But they're going to bring them out. They're going to bring them out. Little things, you know? You talking about, oh, I fixed the top row of my teeth. I fixed the top row of my teeth. And Sagittarius would be like, oh, you gonna fix the bottom row too? And it's like, oh, okay. Thanks. I didn't think about the bottom row. Thank you, Sagittarius. Like Sagittarius, they just they gonna say a lot of truth. A lot of truth. A lot of truth. And I think that it's going to make you a better person. I think it's going to make you a better person, you know? And then you keep it real with Sagittarius and they got an attitude for the rest of the day. Sagittarius got an attitude for the rest of the day. For the rest of the day. When you keep it real with them, they got an attitude. But, it's going to build character. It's going to build character. Sure, people say Sagittarius is mean. Maybe they are. But that's your partner. You're stuck with them. When somebody says Sagittarius love embarrassing people and they're bullies. I think a Sagittarius does get a joy out of embarrassing people. I don't know if they would be bullies, though. It depends on the Sagittarius. But they definitely love embarrassing people. I'll take that one. So let's talk about the cons of Sagittarius. Let's talk about the cons, because we just talked about the pros. So the cons of Sagittarius is, again, their stress. Again, Sagittarius is stress. So Sagittarius is definitely one of those zodiac signs that when they are stressed, they become the worst version of themselves. They go from optimism to pessimism. And everything that they think about when they're stressed is, again, aimed at you. Sagittarius doesn't miss in their optimism. They don't miss in their pessimism either. So when you're around Sagittarius when they're stressed, there's definitely not going to be things that make you happy. You're going to be around the misery and the darkness at the time. So you feel it as if they were smoking. That air is going to be in the room with you. And you're going to be coughing and oh my gosh, that's how you're going to be with Sagittarius when they're stressed. Nothing you do is good enough. This food is not good at the restaurant you guys went to. They don't feel like eating this. Let's send this back. No, Sagittarius, don't send it back. They're going to spit in our food. I'm not eating this. Sagittarius, when they're stressed, they don't like anything. They want to go to sleep. Sagittarius need their own space. When Sagittarius is stressed, they don't even want to talk to you. Sagittarius is one of those zodiac signs that love their space. So when they are stressed, now they're getting space from you. And you think that you did something and Sagittarius is really not clearing it up. They're really not clearing it up. Sagittarius just need their space. They reading your text messages and not saying anything. When Sagittarius turn into a hermit crab, they take that seriously. They method acting. They're method acting. They become the hermit crab. It's like, okay. You would think Sagittarius got kidnapped and they will allow you to think that. You'd be like, Sagittarius, answer me right now. I'm going to the police. Sagittarius still not responding to you. That's not enough. And then they're going to be like, hey, good morning. It's like, Sagittarius, hold on. Now you got to fight. That's the only way. But yes, that is the con of Sagittarius. Definitely a character, for sure. So, I can do 2 questions about Sagittarius, and then let's go to the next zodiac sign. I can do 2 questions. 2 questions. What are some things that would make Sagittarius stay in the relationship? So what makes Sagittarius a walking contradiction? What would make Sagittarius stay in a relationship is you have to be memorable to Sagittarius. Sagittarius doesn't go off of the things that you say because anybody can say things. And a lot of people are not as straightforward as Sagittarius is. And if you can't be straightforward like Sagittarius can be straightforward, then they don't like it. They're not going to accept it as truth. They go off of actions only. So if you can be in a Sagittarius's experiences, you can be a part of Sagittarius's experience, they will appreciate you a lot more than anything you could say to them. Anything you could say to them. Because Sagittarius is a trauma zodiac sign as well. So they've already been through it. Sagittarius been through it. So they don't really believe what people tell them anyway. They don't believe what people tell them anyway. So if you can show them better than you can tell them, then Sagittarius will appreciate that as truth. As truth. Let me see. What would make Sagittarius be super toxic? I'm scared of that version. You don't have to be scared of that version of Sagittarius. It's just what happens. It's just what happens. Like Sagittarius isn't the type of zodiac sign that would do it on purpose. But when they're stressed, they do it as like a reaction to their stress. It isn't anything that you do personally. You just, you're around them when they're stressed. If you want to give Sagittarius space when they're stressed, you feel like they just need space. If they're telling you that they're having a bad day and it's too bad for them to talk about, then you really just want to give them stress. You just want to get out the room. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just if you like poke the bear and you know Sagittarius is stressed, then they gonna come for you. Because they coming for anybody that's gonna make their stress worse. I don't know. But just leave the room. Just leave the room. Just leave the room. Okay, let's do the next zodiac sign, but first I gotta do my commercial break. Hi, my name is Mari, and I do personal astrology readings. If you like a personal astrology reading from me, we got up on the phone together. I could do your birth chart for you, or I could do a video just like this for you. The link's in my bio on my profile for a reading. Okay, cool. Or YouTube description for a reading. Okay, so AI wants us to talk about Taurus. So we're gonna talk about Taurus. Get some water. Okay, thank you. Have you missed Sagittarius? Yes, we just did Sagittarius just now. So when I do love readings, I don't do love readings in the sense that astrologers do love readings. Like, I'm not going to tell you, like we would have to talk about your love life. We'd have to talk about your love life in detail. And I would tell you who your soulmates are and if the person you're dating is your soulmate or not. Like, I'm not just going to be like, oh, you're going to find love. No, we're going to talk about who you've been in love with because I'm judging you. And we're going to come up with the right plan for you. So my readings are a little different. I don't know why people think I'm a psychic. I'm not a psychic. I don't do tarot. I've never brought out tarot cards. I don't know why y'all think I do tarot. Why y'all think I do that. Tarot scares me a little bit. Tarot be scaring me. I'm not a psychic though. Okay, so let's do Taurus. Pros of dating Taurus. So when it comes to Taurus and stuff like that, let's talk about the pros of dating Taurus. So Taurus is a zodiac sign that you would love to date. You would love to date Taurus because not only are you going to understand that you need to be patient, but you're going to understand that you're dealing with a vampire zodiac sign. Your first ever vampire zodiac sign. Have you always wanted to date a vampire before? You know how attractive they are, how they don't be aging and stuff like that. That's Taurus. You get to live out your little Twilight fantasies. or your little, what is it? Other Zodiac, other vampire movie fantasies, because Taurus is going to give you that energy, you know? Taurus will make you wait 5 years, 10 years before they let you know that they like you. Taurus doesn't really suck blood, but they do drain energy. So you have to feed Taurus, so you have to feed So you have to feed Taurus your energy. That's where they get their blood from, your energy. So now you feel drained, but Taurus is really rejuvenated and feel like they want to go outside. You know, we always talk about how Taurus is lazy, but you realize they're not lazy once they get your energy, once they drain your essence, once Taurus take your essence. Taurus not lazy. Taurus not lazy. That's why Taurus be saying they not lazy, because they just need some essence. They need some... They really just like, wait till I get that energy. I'm not lazy. Taurus can get on this, they be jumping on the ceiling and stuff. Taurus not lazy once they get that essence. So when you feed So once you feed Taurus, you know, they just the most energetic person you have. The most energetic person you have. I feel like with Taurus, the love is there. The love is real. The love is real. Real love. And it's just so good to have somebody that's like gut instinct is so on point. Taurus's gut instinct is never wrong. And it's going to scare you a little bit because Taurus is going to tell you things that their gut is telling them. And you're just like, Taurus, why are you listening to your gut? But their gut always comes true. So now you have a little psychic on your arm and everything. Taurus telling you stuff. You know, it works better when they take your essence too. Like, have you ever seen Taurus's relationships where they leave their relationship and they look really good, but their relationship partner looked like they aged 10 years? Yeah. Taurus is a vampire. And you know how attractive vampires are. So you have yourself an attractive vampire on your arm, you know? All you have to do is make sure that they don't steal too much of your essence so you don't age prematurely. And you guys are good. You have wisdom on your side now. You have somebody that's going to protect you, you know? Taurus is a little stubborn. They're a little stubborn. So they may not protect you like that, but they're going to protect you. And I think that that's perfect. I think that that's a perfect partner to have on your arm. 100%. 100%. So let's talk about the cons of dating Taurus. Let's talk about the cons. Taurus, you are a vampire. You're a vampire. You are. Okay, you're a vampire. That's it. So the cons of dating Taurus is literally their stubborn nature. Taurus is too stubborn to change if they don't want to change. Taurus will be really stubborn when it comes to even holding them accountable for things, which I think is really crazy. I'll have a lot of people call me about Taurus, and they'll talk about just the fact of trying to hold Taurus accountable and make Taurus be there the way they should makes Taurus upset. You know, I've had people call me about Taurus talking about how they want to go on a date with Taurus, but Taurus can't promise them that they'll be consistent with meeting them on time. That's just what Taurus said. They don't know if they could be consistent. That's just how it is. Taurus is not seeing anybody else. They just don't know if they could be consistent. And I think that that's like a real problem because Taurus can be very selfish with their time. They can be very selfish when it comes to other people's feelings. And when it comes to your feelings, Taurus is not putting you first. Taurus is not putting you first. Taurus is putting themselves first. And the fact that Taurus would like you to put them first as well is just, you know, adding salt in the wounds because it should be a two-way streak, but Taurus would never really make it that way. Like you need to give Taurus 70% while Taurus gives you 30%. And that is supposed to, you know, be good. Those are good percentages to Taurus. You giving 70%, Taurus giving 30%. Taurus eventually gives 100% and you don't really have to give anything. But that is when Taurus decides they like you, and that can be 10 years later. You have to give 70% for 10 years straight, and that's when you get your pension. That's when you get to retire, and Taurus takes care of you. But who makes it 10 years? Who makes it 10 years? Taurus might fire you on year 9, so now you don't get your retirement, and Taurus moving on to the next person. Like, Taurus might terminate you before retirement, all that type of stuff. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Can you make it to 10 years? And that's the con of Taurus. That's the con. You know? But the good thing is that Taurus will always look good because they're vampires, so they're not going to age. They're not going to age. I could do 2 questions about Taurus, and then let's go to the next zodiac sign. Your best friend's a Taurus. So do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Because them Tauruses, they be Taurusing. They be Taurusing. Why are Taurus so dramatic? So Taurus are very dramatic because they want a reaction from you. They want a reaction from you. Tauruses are normally very calm. They're normally very calm. But Taurus gets very dramatic when their bull horns are out. When their bull horns are out because they want you to see the horns. Taurus wants you to see the horns. Because Taurus can really go a very calm and deadly route. But a lot of times Taurus goes the more dramatic route so you can see that they're coming for you or that you can see what's going on because they want you to see. You know how the bulls be having the horns. Like, you could see the horns, so you know not to try them. Taurus can't actually show you their horns, so they have to show it in another way. They have to show it in another way. So they're going to be extra because the calm Tauruses, those are the scary Tauruses. Like, if the Taurus is not being dramatic, but they still don't like you or they're still trying to come for you in some way, those Tauruses will wait 3-4 years until you get married, and then they will ruin your wedding. You want a dramatic Taurus. You want a dramatic Taurus because the calm Tauruses, they're not pretty. Those calm Taurus, they're very deadly because all they have is time, space, and opportunity. And you don't want that Taurus. You know, a Taurus will wait 10 years to plot on your relationship and be like, that's why you lost your marriage. That's why you single now. Like, that Taurus will wait. They will wait. And you don't want a Taurus to wait for you. You want a Taurus to be dramatic right then and there, and then you want to move on from that situation. Definitely dramatic Tauruses. Just don't get on our bad side. Okay, Taurus. You were married to Taurus for 40 years. You were married to Taurus for 40 years? Okay. Are you okay? You want to tell your story? I got the mic. You want to tell your side of the story? How you survived for 40 years? I had one person talk about how they were married to Taurus. And I was like, how did you survive Taurus? How did you survive Taurus for all these years? They were like, Taurus is in jail. Taurus is in jail. That's how I'm surviving. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, all right, cool. That's a logical reason. That makes sense. Let me see. Why doesn't Taurus listen to their gut instinct a lot? So Taurus doesn't listen to their gut instinct because sometimes Taurus's gut instinct scares them. I think that sometimes Taurus's gut instinct scares them, to be honest. Because a lot of times Taurus, like, they could predict stuff and it's like, it doesn't make sense what they could predict. Like, Taurus can predict that Taurus, like, I've had Tauruses predict what kind of children they're going to have. They're like, oh, I'm going to have a boy. I'm going to have a boy. And then they'll have a boy. Like, yeah, I'm going to have a girl. And then they'll have a girl. Like, Tauruses, their gut instinct is very interesting. Very interesting. Like, they be predicting a lot of stuff. So I feel like sometimes Tauruses just don't listen to their gut instinct because they're stubborn. I think that could be a curse in Taurus's intuition nature, is that they're so stubborn, they're preventing things from happening. They're preventing things that they could have prevented themselves. You know, it's like Taurus can see a lot of things coming, but then it's like, Taurus, why are you shocked when it happens to you? Why are you shocked when it happens to you? When you saw it coming, you could have prevented it from happening, but you were too stubborn to do anything. So now you're in this same situation that you saw yourself in and you did nothing. And you did nothing. Okay, because that makes sense to me. That makes perfect sense, Taurus. Good job. Good job. Okay, time to go to the next zodiac sign. Let's see what AI wants me to talk about. Okay, cool. Let me do my commercial break. Hold on, commercial break. Hi, my name is Mari, and I do personal astrology readings if you would like one. We got on the phone together. I could do your birth chart for you, or I could do a video just like this for you. The link's in my bio on my profile. YouTube, it's going to be in my description box on YouTube. And then this video is going on YouTube right after this, just in case you guys missed your zodiac sign and I didn't talk about it to you. Okay, AI wants us to talk about Gemini. Okay, let's talk about Gemini. Okay, so let's talk about the pros of dating Gemini and the cons of dating Gemini. So the pro of dating Gemini is you're basically getting all the zodiac signs in one. Dating Gemini is like getting the free trial package. Like if you wanted to try dating the zodiac signs, Gemini's like getting the free trial package. Gemini gonna give you Pisces on Sunday, Aries on Tuesday, Cancer on Wednesday, Capricorn on Thursday. Okay, the weekends you might get Gemini because they want to be there. They want to be there on the weekends. But I feel like Gemini just has a lot of the other personalities like clock in, like it's a workplace. I feel like a lot of times crazy Gemini is always I feel like crazy Gemini is always available to take them shifts. I don't know. I think that perfect Gemini, the one that you fell for, the reason you're in that relationship in the first place, that Gemini only shows up on Mondays. But the rest of Gemini's personalities, you gonna get the other days of the week. And I feel like that's such a pro because it's always exciting. You don't know what Gemini you gonna get today. Okay, you don't know who you going to bed with tonight. Okay, it's at random. You know, you ever seen Gemini get mad and then they their faces go in rotation through emotions like it's a slot machine? Because Gemini's trying to pick which personality needs to handle you in this situation. It go from happy, sad, mad. Yeah, that's Gemini. That's so exciting. That's so exciting, right? So exciting. And I think that the reason that you're staying with Gemini personality-wise is because Gemini has that one personality that you've been searching for all your life. And now you have to suffer through the rest of their bad personalities until you get to Monday. And now you with the best personality you've ever had in your life. Best personality, that's why you're staying. So the pro is that you get your soulmate. One of Gemini's personalities is your soulmate. The con, unfortunately, to that pro is that you don't pick when that soulmate is there and present. Okay? You dealing with all the other personalities, then that soulmate come out. That soulmate come out, and you just having the best time of your life. The best time. You happy that soulmate there. You trying to keep Gemini up so they don't go to sleep because you know when they wake up the next day, it's a whole new personality, and now you gotta wait all over again. I just feel like it's just such a pro because it's so exciting. You can't say that Gemini's boring. In other words, inconsistent. Yeah, so that's the pro of dating Gemini because you'll get your soulmate. You will. It's in there somewhere. So let's talk about the cons of dating Gemini. No, you can never say Gemini boring. You can never say that. The con of dating Gemini is the fact that Gemini has a lot going on. Gemini's life is in a constant change, a constant shift of reality. And you need to make sure that you're still in that reality. Okay? Because if Gemini feel like the shift in the reality means that they don't want to be in that relationship with you, if Gemini's living in a new world for themselves and they don't see you in that relationship, you need to convince Gemini why you should be renewed for another season. Because Gemini gonna live the next season out whether you want them to or not. You want to make sure that you are a part of Gemini's life in ways where you need to be. Because the toxic con part of Gemini will make it to where they break up with you and you don't really understand why. I don't know. The con of Gemini is the fact that they're very inconsistent. A lot of times when Gemini says they're going to do something, there's a 50% chance they won't. Because they've been blessed with the talent of many. Gemini has so many different talents. It makes it to where Gemini is the most talented zodiac sign we have. The most talented zodiac sign we have. But the curse of Gemini being the most talented is the fact that they have a lot on their plate where they can't focus on just one talent. So that plays a part in their relationships too, because there's going to be a lot that's happening where they can't just focus on you and what you have going on, and you're not going to feel very prioritized, if that's the word. You're not going to feel very prioritized. And I don't know. You just got to make sure that you're there, you're in the right spaces, you're in the right door, and hope that you get renewed for another season. Yeah. So I can do 2 questions about Gemini, and then let's move on to the next zodiac sign. I could do 2 questions. 2 questions. Maybe Gemini is. Maybe they are. How do you get Gemini to stay in the personality that you want? You can't, unfortunately. A lot of times people talk about how they don't like Gemini. They don't want to date Gemini at all. Gemini, unfortunately, is the most hated zodiac sign. Gemini is the most hated zodiac sign we have. But Gemini is never single. Gemini is never single. That's why when I'll talk about how zodiac signs are the least dated and stuff like that, everybody dates Gemini because Gemini has a personality for everybody. Like Gemini can talk to you and get you because Gemini changed the tone of their voice. Gemini can change up the way that they dress and they can get you that way. Like Gemini, they can turn into who you need them to be. Like Gemini can transform. And unfortunately, you can't keep Gemini that way because they're always going to change into the version of themselves that they want to be at the time. I don't know. It's very tough. It's very tough because you get the jack of all trades with Gemini, but that comes with all the toxic personalities too. You know, you have to deal with them because you want the good personality to come back. The one that you started dating Gemini for in the first place. Yes. What is a con to them always changing? So the con to Gemini always changing their personalities and adapting to things is the fact that Gemini can get complacent in where they are. So if it's a toxic relationship, Gemini can adapt to that toxic relationship, and that's Gemini's reality now. Gemini is just okay in that toxic relationship as if it's not toxic to them because they do it every day. It's their world now. It's their life. So they'll stay in that toxic relationship because that's normal to them. It's normalcy. Like you'll hear Gemini talk about how toxic relationship, that they're in, and they'll talk about how bad it is. And they'll be like, yeah, but I do this all the time. Like Gemini knows how to dodge a car now. Gemini know how to survive a knife wound, stab to the chest. Okay. They partner tried to stab him in the chest. Gemini know how to survive. Gemini know how to, it's just a natural thing. Gemini know there's a time that they could die, but they gonna live life. They can't worry about that. They can't worry about that. So yeah, that's the con to their adapting nature. Like I always talk about how the nuclear explosion is gonna happen and hit the earth. The roaches are gonna survive, but so are Geminis. Roaches and Geminis. They're gonna be the only ones that are gonna survive because Gemini's gonna survive that. They're gonna survive that. Gemini survive everything. Everything. Okay, time to do the next zodiac sign. Let me see. Okay, we're doing Aquarius. So let's talk about the pros of Aquarius, and then let's talk about the cons of Aquarius. So the pro of dating Aquarius is really the fact that you're going to be operating off of a partner who only uses emotions. You're operating off of a partner who sorry about that. You're operating off of a partner who only uses logic. I don't know why I said emotions. I'm so sorry, Aquarius. I did not want to paint you in that light. I never say you have emotions, Aquarius. You're operating off of a zodiac sign that only uses logic. So So when you are talking to Aquarius, you're going to be talking to somebody who only is going to go off of their brain. So you're never going to get somebody that's using their emotions and weaponizing their emotions against you. You're never going to get with an Aquarius that's going to weaponize how they feel when they're arguing with you. That person is only going to use facts. You know, you're crying to Aquarius, talking about Aquarius. You don't understand how I feel. Aquarius wants you to sound it out. Sound it out. You know, if Johnny had 5 apples, tell Aquarius what's wrong. Stop crying. Stop crying. You can't be emotional with Aquarius, so you have to learn to suck it up and just be you have to learn to suck it up and just be logical with Aquarius, because that's how they'll understand, you know? You're going to learn that crying isn't the answer because they don't understand that. They're just going to look at you, you know? You're going to want Aquarius to comfort you and hold you, and Aquarius has not reached out to you not once. Aquarius is still on the other side of the room in that sofa, in the couch, just like this, just staring at you as you crying. As you crying, looking puzzled. You're gonna really understand. You're really gonna understand what having a partner off of pure logic feels like. It's either going to make you appreciate it or you're going to know that there's better out there in this world. But that's a positive because you're going to be learning a lot with Aquarius. One thing about Aquarius is they're going to tell you the truth. They're going to tell you the truth. A lot of the people in your life are not telling you certain things because they don't know how you're emotionally going to handle it. If it's good for your mental health. Aquarius don't care about that. Aquarius don't care about that. You ask Aquarius and they will tell you exactly what they think. If it hurts your mental health, they'll want to talk about it with you. You know, just don't start crying. Just don't start crying. Okay, you get in your feelings for what? In your feelings for what? And I don't think that Aquarius knows where boundaries are, to be honest. But it's okay because maybe your boundaries need to be explored a little bit. Okay? Maybe you might lash out at Aquarius. Aquarius wants to hear about it. Tell him. Why are you mad at Aquarius today? They think it's like a conversational piece, like y'all having a podcast. Like you really trying to tell Aquarius how you feel and they think it's a podcast situation. So they like leaning in and listening. They really intrigued about why you're upset. Not the fact that you're upset at all, but why you're upset. They're intrigued. Why did that hurt you? Why are you upset? You know? And I don't know. It's just, you're going to feel like you're in a Twilight Zone episode because you wished that you had a partner that was not using their emotions and weaponizing their emotions and trying to be manipulative. And you wish you had somebody that was more real and raw and gave facts. And now you have one. You got what you wished for. You got what you wished for. It's beautiful. A beautiful nightmare. You got your beautiful nightmare. Congratulations. You're not really going to wake up from this dream because it's a reality and you just got to deal with what you got. You got what you asked for. Okay. You got what you asked for. Now let's talk about the cons of Aquarius because we just got off of the pros of Aquarius. Let's start talking about the cons. So the cons of Aquarius is unfortunately that they don't really care how you feel when it comes to making decisions on relationships. If Aquarius wants to end the relationship, they will. They will. If Aquarius doesn't want to be there in a relationship anymore, they won't be there. There's nothing that you could say to Aquarius to make them stay. There's nothing you could say to Aquarius to make them stay. There's nothing you could say to make them want to be there longer. They already made up their mind 2 days before they came to you about what they're saying. Like Aquarius will dump you as if they were firing you from a job, as if like they were letting you go. Like Aquarius will put in a good recommendation. You know, you want Aquarius to put in a recommendation for you, a letter of recommendation. They will. They'll write it out. You was a good person. They'll talk about your strengths and weaknesses to your next partner who wants you. But right now, they don't want you. And it's so weird because if you want to leave Aquarius just like that, they get in their feelings for once. Oh, you just going to leave me? We're not going to have a conversation. You're going to be so childish. Why don't you be an adult about this? Aquarius, they switch the script because you shouldn't leave them like that. That's not fair. That's not fair. But Aquarius will leave you like that. you know? You not talking about Aquarius. You trying to leave Aquarius. That's childish. Grow up. But Aquarius is leaving you like that because they feel it's the decision they made and there's no talk back. There's no talk back. Yeah. So I could do 2 questions about Aquarius. I could do 2 questions. We will get back to you just to leave you. Okay, Aquarius, I believe it. Let me see. Aquarius are very one-sided, definitely. What's your beef with Aquarius? What is my beef with Aquarius? My beef with you, Aquarius, is when I am dogging out Libra and Gemini, you don't say nothing. You don't say nothing, Aquarius. You be like, facts. But then when I'm dogging you out, Aquarius, it's a problem. It's a problem. Because your other air signs, you was mute, Aquarius. You didn't say nothing. When I was cussing out Gemini, silent. When I was cussing out Libra, oh, you speaking facts. So I'm speaking facts about your other air sign brethren. But when I get to your zodiac sign, I got beef for some reason. It's personal. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Because let me not want to talk about Gemini no more, Aquarius. You never raised your hand to defend them. You should still talk about Gemini, Aquarius. You was quiet. Let's talk about that. Talk about how there's no unity in the zodiac sign community. Let's talk about that. Do I got beef with you, Aquarius? Do I? Because Gemini and Libra would like to enter the chat. Gemini and Libra would like to enter the chat. Because do you got beef with them? Do you got beef with them, Aquarius? Because you don't be speaking up on them. Okay, let me see. Did I answer 2 questions about Aquarius? Did I answer 2 questions? Oh, that was a question. Sorry. That was one of the questions. Let me see. Why do Aquarius fall for the wrong person? So Aquarius goes off of logic. Aquarius always goes off of logic. So when Aquarius does fall for somebody, they go based off of the pros and cons of that person's personality. Aquarius is very big on looks. You would think Aquarius being like a brainiac zodiac sign and being very intelligent. Aquarius goes off of looks a lot. Aquarius needs looks and brains. It's like, Aquarius, dang. Like, they gotta be a 10 out of 10 Aquarius and be intelligent. Like, aren't the attractive ones not that intelligent? But you can't tell Aquarius that. You can't tell Aquarius that. But Aquarius, like, if it sounds good on paper, Aquarius will logically be in that relationship and fall for that person because it sounds like the right thing to do. And it's very weird because when Aquarius is in a toxic relationship, they're so open-minded. Aquarius will come up with the solution in their toxic relationship for their partner. Aquarius, and it'd really just be them making excuses for their partner's behavior, but they'll come up with the solution for their toxic partner. It's like, Aquarius, it's not your job to come up with the solution for them. They're just supposed to be a good person for you, Aquarius. I don't know why you think coming up with a solution is going to fix it. It's up to them to make the change, Aquarius. You in this bad relationship when you really should just leave. And it's so weird when Aquarius decide to stay because they think they understand why they're staying in the first place. And it's like, Aquarius, you understanding why you still there does not change the severity of the situation. It's still a toxic relationship, Aquarius, just because you figured it out and you understand why you there, Aquarius. Come on. Because that don't make no sense. I don't know why you thought the math was math in Aquarius, but the equation was incorrect. Okay, go back to the drawing board. Okay, let me see. Okay, so it's time to do Cancer. So, let's talk about the pros of dating Cancer and let's talk about the cons of dating Cancer. Let me see. Okay, so let's talk about the pros. So the pro of dating Cancer is simply the fact that you have somebody that wants to take care of you. Cancer wants to take, not the worst zodiac sign. Cancer's not the worst zodiac sign. Well, no zodiac sign is the worst zodiac sign. But You guys are all bad in your own way. But Cancer, they go in on you. I'm sorry. But let's focus on the positive Cancers. Let's ignore the haters, Cancer. Let's focus on the positives because they go in on you already. The positives of Cancer is the fact that they're going to take care of you. They're going to take care of you. Okay? Cancer finds joy in taking care of their partners. So if there's something wrong with you, Cancer wants to take care of you. They want to fix the problem. You know, if you need some soup, Cancer would make you some soup. You know, if you want to be in the bed, a nice warm bed, Cancer would make sure that you have a nice warm bed to lay in. Cancer is pulling out the vibes. Cancer is a good vibe zodiac sign, you know? So when there is not something wrong with you, Cancer will figure out what's wrong with you and they will create it. That's the positives of Cancer. Because even though there's nothing wrong with you, Cancer will figure out what's wrong with you and they'll make something wrong with you, you know? So you either tell them what it is or they're going to do it themselves. They're going to give you something to be wrong with. So if Cancer wants to put you in the bed and you're not trying to be in the bed, something gonna happen to you where you need to be in bed. Something's gonna happen to you where you need to be on bed rest because that's what Cancer wants to do. That's what Cancer wants to do. If Cancer wants you to have some soup and you just like, oh, I don't want to eat soup. And you just like, oh, I don't want to have soup. I don't want to have soup. Cancer's gonna do something where you could only eat soup for about a week. You could only have soup. Oh, no, you know? So you either do what Cancer wants and everything's positive, or the opposite, you know? Cancer would be one of those zodiac signs that are like, I want you to get home safe. Please let me know when you're going to get home. It's really late outside. And you're just like, I will, Cancer, I will. And if you don't let Cancer know when you got home before the streetlights come on, now you going down the stairs at night one time and you kind of trip. You kind of trip down the stairs. You don't know if you were pushed or not. You can't really prove it. But you trip down the stairs and now your leg's broken. So now you're not allowed to go outside at all. And Cancer's taking care of you like they want it. Like they want it. You can't really prove that Cancer did it, but you got a side eye in Cancer a little bit. There's a glint in Cancer's eye when they should be sad. There's a glint in their eye a little bit. Yeah. So all I'm saying is you may be Cancer's doll. You may be Cancer's action figure. You may be one of those. But the dolls and the action figures, they're taken care of. They are. If Cancer want to play house and you decide to be in a relationship with Cancer when they decided to play house, you either play by the house rules or you see what the or is. I'm just letting you know. Cancer, the most dangerous zodiac sign we have. Cancer, the most dangerous zodiac sign we have. I don't want y'all to ever forget that. But yeah, that's the pro of dating Cancer, is that they're going to take care of you. That's the base. That's the base. And what's wrong with being taken care of? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now, let's talk about the cons. Let's talk about the cons of Cancer. Let's talk about the cons because we just talked about the amazing pros. The amazing pros of Cancer. So, such amazing pros. So the con of Cancer is that they are the most emotional zodiac sign that we have. They're very emotional to the max. You're dealing with the zodiac sign whose emotions are on 10 all the time. All the time. It doesn't go down. It doesn't go down. Cancer feels things deeper than other zodiac signs do. Cancer feels what you're not saying. You know, you think that you're going to tell Cancer something and stop talking. Cancer can fill in the sentences just based off of the feeling in the room. Cancer, oh, that's what you wanted to say to me? Did you call me a cuss word? Did you call me a cuss word? But you didn't say the cuss word, but Cancer felt it. They knew you was going to call him out like that. So they felt it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And now you're weird because you didn't say it. But yeah, so that's Cancer. And they're the most manipulative zodiac sign that we have. They're the most manipulative zodiac sign that we have. So if you have the most emotional and the most manipulative, there's a lot of damage that they can do emotionally to you if they wanted to. If they wanted to. Because they can weaponize their emotions very calculatively. because they're so emotional. They know how to change it and flip it and switch it and reverse it. But they can also be manipulative in that way as well. So you have to get a Cancer that you know is not using their emotions for evil too much. Because a lot of Cancers are going to use their emotions for evil once in a while. But if that Cancer is always using it for evil, then you knew what you signed up for in a sense. I want you to be very careful when you're dealing with Cancer, when they're like in their emotional state, because it can change how they see you. And I don't want you to have Cancer like see you as a bad person, because how Cancer handles bad people, like, you know, like Cancer wants you to feel how they feel, and you can't. You can't possibly feel how Cancer feels emotionally. So they're going to try to make you feel how they feel in different ways. And, you know, like the different ways that are not emotional could be physical. It can be psychological. But they want you to feel exactly how you made them feel. And if you can't feel it emotionally, you're going to have to feel it a different way. And I don't like the methods that Cancer chooses. That's all I'm saying. I don't like the methods. You're not going to like the methods. But you're going to learn a lesson, though. You're going to learn a lesson, though. A lesson's going to be learned for sure. For sure. And so, you know, super emotional, super manipulative. What is that birth? What is that birth? Okay, I could do 2 questions about Cancer. I could do 2 questions. Right. For real. Let me see. You know 2 Cancers can date. That you know that Cancer is that bad. 2 Cancers dating each other, like they would hate each other. Cancer would grow to hate each other. Like Cancer thinks that they're like a good zodiac sign sometimes. But honestly, when you date your own zodiac sign and you can't, then it kind of brings out your toxic traits to light. What would make Cancer a good partner for you? I'm curious. So what makes Cancer a good partner is Cancer's going to take care of you, like I said. If you allow Cancer to take care of you, then like there would really be nothing wrong with the relationship. As long as you're thankful and grateful that Cancer's there to take care of you, because Cancer really just wants to be a parent, because Cancer's a parent zodiac sign. So it's Cancer's nature to want to be nurturing and take care of their partner. So if you take care of if you allow Cancer to do it, then they'll be very happy to do it. Very happy. And there's really no cons unless there's pushback to what you want Cancer to do for you. Take my hat off. No. No. Drink water. Yes, I will drink water. Take my hat off. I will not. Let me see. Is Cancer's manipulation as bad as you make it sound? Yes. Cancer's manipulation, remember, Cancer is the most dangerous zodiac sign. A lot of the times you guys think that Gemini is dangerous, Aries is dangerous, you know, stuff like that. But those are always first suspects. You guys never say that Cancer is dangerous. You guys never say that. You guys say that Cancers are crybabies and Cancer would never hurt anyone and Cancer would never... That's the problem. Like if you ever watch any detective show, the first person they choose is never the one that did it. And they always are shocked at the person who did it in the end. And Cancer is one of those, it takes you a while to figure out that it's them zodiac signs. Like they're the one that you are shocked at the end. Oh my gosh, it was Cancer. That's Cancer, you know? So I need you to be very careful, because if Cancer did something to you, you're not going to get justice, because they're trying to take Taurus to jail. They're trying to take Sagittarius to jail because they had fights with you. And you never fought with Cancer before. But Sagittarius is being investigated. Taurus is being investigated. What did you do? Cancer's not even a suspect yet, because y'all are not pointing fingers at Cancer when you should. Let's talk about that. Why did Cancer get away with it? Why did Cancer get away? Because they're weak. You talking about the most emotional zodiac sign cannot be on the brink of insanity if they want it to be. The most emotional zodiac sign that feels things deeper than all the other zodiac signs do, they can't snap. And you don't think what would happen if they snapped? Like, come on, y'all. Come on, people. Come on, people. Come on. Let's think. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate it. Okay, you guys. So let me do my commercial break. Just 1 second. Hi, my name is Mari, and I do personal astrology readings. If you would like one, the link's in my bio for a reading. We got up on the phone together. I could do your birth chart for you, or I could do a video just like this for you. The link's in my bio on my profile for a reading. Okay, you guys, I gotta go. We did all 12 zodiac signs. Thank you so much for being here. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Thank you all 4 of you guys for being here. The video is gonna be posted on my YouTube. So you guys can watch your zodiac signs. I'm going to put an order of how I went zodiac sign wise. So you guys know, where your zodiac sign is in the video. My stomach hurts either from lack of water or the fact that I laugh too much because my stomach hurts. Maybe I laugh too much. I don't know. Maybe I need more water, but yeah, love you more. Love you more. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to post it on YouTube. TikTok, the YouTube's gonna be the YouTube button on my profile. YouTube, I'm posting it where you guys are, so you don't really have to do anything, YouTube. Instagram, Facebook is gonna be on my Instagram and Facebook stories. So just look at that, and that's where you guys will find it. It's gas. Okay. Whew. Tired. Okay, bye, Facebook. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys first because you guys are always the last to be here. So I would have to say goodbye to you guys first. Bye, Facebook. TikTok, you're next because you're next to Facebook. So bye, TikTok. Instagram, YouTube and Instagram, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys at the same time. Bye, you guys. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys at the same time because you're so close to me.